What's up, guys? Welcome to Meatballs SOS. This is part 2 of my loadout for the winter. Um, I was trying to find you guys that Pro Camp Tech stuff. It's a fire tinder. Got it right here. Here it is. You guys read it for yourselves. Fast ignition, waterproof, wind resistant. This stuff is what actually inspired me to kind of come up with my own thing, even though my own thing is not really, well, can't say it's my own, but I've experimented with adding certain material to it. Um, like if you use pine shavings, it's gonna burn faster and hotter. Whereas if you use the oak, and I use the kiln dried oak shavings, it's gonna burn hot and longer. And then if you just have cotton balls soaked in Vaseline, that stuff is just gonna take off. And I'll do a whole demonstration for you guys. To me, it doesn't do it. It doesn't like give me that wow factor. I mean, it does a great job. Don't get me wrong. But you experiment with this stuff a little bit. Like this stuff, you could literally take it, put it in water, and light it on fire. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm in my house. I know everybody's like, "You're gonna get outside and do stuff, meatball." We're getting there. Trust me. Very soon. Another item I forgot. It's small, but just a white winter cap. Guys, you don't need to break the bank. You don't need to break the bank to get some stuff. Everything's surplus. Most of my stuff is surplus. It's nothing fancy. Really, it's nothing fancy. We've talked about very inexpensive knives, bush knives, whatever. Like the Eldritch neck knife, by Mora. These things are great. I mean, wicked sharp. You can't go wrong with them. These blades from BPS. You can't go wrong with these guys. BPS makes some awesome stuff. I love their stuff. But there's another piece. This is just a military cap with the winter. It's a winter military cap. Okay. It's got some fleece on the inside. Cover up your ears, nice and warm. It folds in like so. So this way you can wear it without it. See? And when you want it, cover up your ears. You just pull out those flaps. I wanted to do a part 2 because I didn't want to take away from anything with you guys. And I really wanted to show this stuff. This stuff is great. Pro Camp Tech makes some of the best really tough fire tinder gear out there, amongst other things. But this Pathfinder bag is what I really wanted to. Let me just switch gears here. There we go. This Pathfinder bag is what I really wanted to show you guys in further detail. This bag is really big. Okay, you have your Pathfinder. Okay, wide mouth. Now, wide mouth. This is great for quick water collection. You got to scoop some snow inside. You put it under your armpit, like I was telling you guys, to get it to calm down and melt and whatever, what have you. Trust me, you don't want to sit there with, some of that surplus stuff that's out there that has the real tiny opening, like the size of a water bottle. You guys you're going to do yourself a disservice if you don't have the wide mouth canteen. Trust me on that. What's nice about these guys is they have the rubber seal. See that little silicone band right there? So it's leak proof. Pure aqua tabs. Alright. Here we have the Pathfinder cook set. This thing's really nice. It's quick setup. It's pretty easy to set up. Alright, see? Got my little cup here. It's got measuring increments in there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And then here's my little stove. See? Pathfinder stove. Put your wood in that opening, you know? See that? Oh, wow. Yeah, so put your wood in here. And you put your cup on top like that. I mean, you can't go wrong. This is a great little, this right here is great. So, and I really wanted to show you guys this because this was very important piece of gear. Oh, this is a very important piece of gear. I really wanted to show you guys. Get the lid for it. I didn't like the cover that came with it. Getting this bag kind of changes things. You know, well, why don't you just have a camelback? Well, yeah, you know, I could do the camelback, but I prefer this setup here because if I get separated from my main bag, you know, I have the basics to get back to camp if I had to in this bag. You know, it's look, I just this thing is ridiculous. Look at how big this thing is. Okay, now they have different colors. This is the only one that I thought was for me was the brown one. You know, you got another compartment here in the front. You know, this is where I keep all my, like I said, my fire starting stuff, my lighter. I've got a, I pulled it out earlier. It's a emergency blanket, you know, to stay warm. You know, so I have a way to stay warm if I had to, out of the elements. Got my little compass. Yeah, I know it's gimmicky, but believe it or not, these things work pretty good. Got your molly webbing. You know, these straps detach. You know, it's a really, really well thought out bag that Pathfinder came up with. So you see these right here, attach the molly. Got your little D-rings here. You can attach it a million different ways. You got your shoulder strap. It's really, look how thick the shoulder strap is. It's really good. But got carry handle here. Like I said, the front pouch. Some more molly webbing here on the side if you want to put attachments. So this thing could really, you know, save your skin, so to speak, if you become separated with your main bag or pack, whatever. But that's what I wanted to show you guys. And you know, and there's another thing I wanted to show you guys too. So everybody in this field, everybody in this community is like 550 fanatics, fiends. I'm all for it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking the stuff at all by any means. 550, well, 550 is actually the weight that it holds, 550 pounds. But there is another, what we use in the field, it's just string line. All it is string line. And it's this stuff right here. It's got a Kevlar coating. Okay, so it's really tough and durable. This stuff, you could tie down. I mean, anything. You know, if it gets wet, it'll be fine if it gets wet. Nothing's going to happen to it. Is it as durable as 550 cordage? It's tough. I would have to do a stress test. I'm not going to say yes. Because, I mean, this stuff is tough. I mean, it gets concrete on it. You know, for those that know me, I'm in concrete. You know, and the concrete eats everything. You know, yeah, eventually it's going to do, you know, some stuff like this. But it's going to take a long time. So I would definitely keep something like this. And I'll get the exact, like, name and brand and all that stuff. Pretty sure you can get it from Uline. But yeah, it's just string line. That's all it is. You know, I, I I wouldn't really recommend it as a bowstring, but I mean, I guess you could use it if you had to as a bowstring. Um, does it have like the wax? I don't think it does have the wax coating. Um, here, let's test it out right now. Here we go. My first live test. Let's see. Let me get my lighter. That Pathfinder bag. Let's see. Actually, yes, it does. See it? It does. It has it. Um, I would do it. I can't go wrong with it. Oh, I just want to talk about something too, briefly. If I could study my camera here. Sorry, guys. Bear with me for a moment. Having some issues studying this thing. Let's see if that's any better. Technical difficulties. This stuff right here. Now, look at those fuel cells. I don't know how many of you guys have had Battle Box subscriptions. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Battle Box. I'm sorry. Battle Box to me is gimmicky, mostly gimmicky stuff. So they sent me this. It is Survive Outdoors Longer, SOL. Firelight fuel cubes. Okay. They suck. This brand, at least, sucks. Why do you have it in there? Well, because I'm not gonna just throw it away. And it, fits in this pouch really nice. And I got the lighter. You need this. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. You need this to get this to work. Do not waste your time with a ferrocene rod. If you have this exact brand, you're going to freeze to death if you have your ferrocene rod and you're trying to light one of those stupid things up. They don't. No. You need. Oh my god! I should get a pie tin and show you guys. You need a lighter to start that stuff up. Trust me, you need it. It's so silly. It's silly. I can't even believe that they make a product like that for people to rely on, but it's not reliable. Trust me. So, but yeah, that was my part 2. I know it wasn't really much, but as always, stay safe, guns up, and I will be cranking out some more material for you guys. So bear with me. We'll do some field stuff. February, I'm going to be overnighting in the elements, so we'll be hot tenting that for about 2 nights, 3 days. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Have a good night.